Seems like it's taking a resistance over here, and this level was previously marked. You can see that there was some amount of demand and supply over here, but this looks like a good breakout. This should have been your buy if you were interested to take any trade. This level over here, guys, if it crosses, then we can get a good buy. But previously, I feel that uh, Bank Nifty would have been a better option to trade today, because this was a clear breakout. Obviously, when it opens with a huge gap, you have to observe the market. It was coming down quite nicely, but the rejection it took over here, this could have been a clear buy. And the target in Bank Nifty, 33,271. Not expecting Bank Nifty to directly come to this level, but it's looking quite strong as of now. And Nifty has broken 15,535, guys. This was a clear break, this huge candle. Still, if you would have bought, but the risk to reward ratio wouldn't be so good, but still, it would have been a buy over here. And overall, I think trend traders are in a profit today. Bank Nifty C. Well, Piyush, not now, because now you wait for a retest. That's the best thing which you can do, because you should have bought at this level. This was a breakout, but the way it opened with a gap up, it was a huge gap up. So, and Nifty had given even a much huger gap up than Bank Nifty. At this point, when it had made this candle, you could have bought. Now is not the time to buy, Piyush. If you are buying now, then I would recommend that don't buy right now. Wait for the next opportunity. You might see a dump even. So who knows? We might get a sell even. Okay. Right now, don't buy a C, because people who have bought over here, they are booking profit. Wait for a price action. So it had made a V shape, and if it goes up, then don't do FOMO, because at the end you are not getting a good risk to reward ratio. If I check the long position over here, okay, so say if you buy at this position, look at the risk to reward ratio over here. Your stop loss can easily get hit if you keep a stop loss over here, because it can come down for a retest, but it's like almost 1.15. That's not a good risk to reward ratio. If you would have bought over here, then it would have been a good risk to reward ratio. This would have been a good risk to reward ratio. That's more than 1 is to 2. 1 is to 2.5 risk to reward. Before taking a trade, you'll have to consider this. What is my risk to reward? How much am I risking for that profit? It should go up. It might go up because this is a complete V-shaped recovery, and we are still, although in a downtrend market, the up move, whatever up move you are getting, it will come, but there would be a huge amount of sell off. If it goes at this point, people will try to sell it at this level over here, that is 33,270. Then it breaks this point again, people will try to sell it over here, 33,382, unless there is good positive news which can pull the market. Otherwise, being an option buyer, it would be more than, it would not be a good scenario to buy options. It would be a put selling scenario. So if it goes slow, then the value will uh, decrease. Although Nifty has crossed this level, 15,535. Previously it was taking a support over here when it was coming down, and again it took a resistance over here, so this level was respected. And you can see when it was going up also it bounced. Now it bounced while coming down. So now the best thing which we can wait for is that if it makes a, sorry, if it makes a higher high and a higher low. So this is a higher low. Now this, we will have to wait and see whether this would be a higher high. If this is a higher high, We take the text higher high. Okay, so if this is a higher high, we want to enter at a higher low. So maybe perhaps this point would be a good point to enter where it started, that is 32,991, provided that we get a rejection over. If it goes up straight like a bullet, it's better not to enter in a trade because you would be risking a lot at that point. We'll have to consider the risk to reward ratio, and if you take small profits, then scalping trade, even as a scalper, this point is quite dangerous because the market is in a downtrend. So it's going up, no doubt about it. It's no doubt it's going up, but right now the momentum would slow down a bit. The morning move is already over. Some people, they have earned and they have closed down their position right at this point. And some people, I believe, they were holding their position. They expected the gap to be filled, but you can see not all gaps are filled, and this breakout did come after a lot of rejection at these points. Similarly, even in bank nifty we have seen the same amount. What is this? Delete it. The same amount of false break and rejections at these point. This was a good breakout. So there were almost 4 rejections over here. So now after it has broken out, now it has become totally wild, just wants to go up, both in nifty and bank nifty. But the breakout opened, the way it gave a breakout, I didn't like it because it opened with a gap up, and I can't consider that to be a good breakout, right? If it opens with a huge gap up, and that too in a negative market scenario. But yes, tomorrow's entire day got wasted in this range, up down up down up down. And option sellers, they made a good amount of money, but option buyers, their premium got decayed heavily. I think if you would have shorted a call option, you would have achieved your target. If you would have shorted a put option, you would have achieved your target. Both the ways you would have achieved your target. Yesterday, both the ways you would have achieved your target. But today, if you are an option seller, then also if you would have sold put option, I think right now would be a really nice profit for you, this entire thing. And moreover, the time is going, it's decaying, and nifty is coming down. So it has made a higher high at this point. Yes, this has made a higher high. Bank nifty, nifty has made a higher high over here. So if I can paste it, yes, this is a higher high. Okay, now you want to enter when it makes a higher low. That would be a good entry with a really small stop loss. Where is the arrow? Arrow kahan hai? Arrow, okay. So this looks like a higher high. Okay, now we are waiting for the higher low. When it comes down, since it has broken out, when it comes down, and it goes up. At that time, somewhere over here, we want to initiate the buy position. But now let it come down. Let's see. Um, there's no guarantee about it. 15. Let me just check the option data. I don't know whether you can see this. Yes, you can. Option market data, and let's check Nifty. So trading at this level, a lot of volume is coming in. Okay, 15,300. This should act as a good support, and even 15,200, 15,300 and 15,200. These would act as a good support, and for a good resistance we can see, oh, this one. That's why it's taking some resistance at 15,500 levels. People have shorted hugely at 16,000, 1,78,000. So is it at 15,000? Yeah, it's at 15,500. So people have shorted a lot of options over here. Have to wait for a proper buy entry. Checking the price of 33,000. 33,000 CE, 33,100 CE, 33,100 CE for 23rd of June. It's trading at 300 rupees, 7,500 rupees. It's costing to buy one lot. Now it's at 300. Okay, 33,100. Yes. See, now it will come down. You'll have to be patient for it to come down, although it's not a sell in any way. It's just that from a trading perspective, we are not taking any trade right now. We will wait for the rejection once again, and we might see a good pattern. But if it comes down in a very, uh, in a waterfall type manner, if it comes down like this, then again it would be risky to take the buy trade. Say if it comes down like this with a huge candle, okay, if it comes down like this, then it would be really difficult. This is a strong candle and it's coming down, so this is our point. This is our higher high point. Okay, now we'll have to wait. Sometimes what happens is that it makes just one red candle and then it goes up, but that won't be considered as a proper higher high. Has to make some amount of price action. It should come down a bit. You have to wait. Just checking the price of the call option. It's trading at 291, 290 right now. 33,100, which was in the money. Now it's at the money. Don't expect this expiry to be a trending expiry, because Not every expiry can be a buyer's expiry. Usually, like, there's a 50-50 chance that the expiry might play out to be a buyer's or a seller's expiry. Last expiry was really nice. We got a huge momentum. I mean, I saw the price at this point. I saw the price of a put option trading at 60 rupees. I saw the price of this put option 33,500, 30,500, I believe. It was trading at 60 rupees, and I thought of buying, but then I thought let's leave it. It's expiring, and that would have been a good investment because it went to more than 900 rupees. It was an amazing breakdown that day. So this, oh my god, it's coming. So guys, it's coming up again. Okay, so it has broken the previous high with this huge candle. So we didn't get a buy, unfortunately. It did not give us any chance to buy it. The market is quite relentless. As soon as you buy at this level, it will come down. It's trying to recover, guys, the market. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Whoa. Highly bullish. Highly bullish market today. expecting the market to be a bit slow, guys. Over here, it's not even moving. 33,173. So the call option which I was eyeing, it was at 290. Now it's at 320. Bank Nifty options are highly volatile, especially in the money options. But buy did not come. I expected. You can say that it's somewhat of a retracement to go up, but no, I expected a bigger retracement. Say at least till this spot and then to go up, but that didn't happen, so we didn't get the buy. That's okay. We are going to wait. Better not to make a loss. If it's not moving, then as an option buy, you would be making a loss. Mhm. Guys, please do like the stream if you're watching. Then it goes out to some more people, and maybe I would be live once again tomorrow if it's good, and come for the morning momentum. I really like the morning momentum. I don't like the midday session. That is this session which starts from 10:30 to say 12:30, because that's the time when the market slows down. There's no activity. Premium decay happens unless it's a highly positive or negative scenario. And this is the time usually when option sellers, they come into the market and they try to make some kind of a straddle or strangle. If it crosses this level, then all of the option sellers would get liquidated. I mean, those people who have short at 15,500 CE, all of them would be adjusting their position, moving it upwards to 15,600 perhaps. That's the advantage of option sellers. They can wait for their target. Option buyers can't wait for the entire day, because even if you achieve your target, before that your stop loss will get triggered, and then you would eventually lose the money and see that your target got hit at the end of the day, and you're frustrated. But option selling has a higher probability. I guess it's 70% of the times an option buyer wins 30% of the times, and if you're an option buyer, then you would need to be patient. It did not give you any option to buy. It's just going up. So there's a high chance that Bank Nifty can go up to 2% today. Highly bullish day. At this point, 15,671 would definitely be the level where you can sell Bank Nifty. It will come down because you can see these points over here. These points, this one. Can consider this one over here. These points would be a good amount of, would serve as a good resistance. These 2 points in Nifty and Bank Nifty also similar. Okay, it's near about to that point itself. Bank Nifty has created the demand supply right at this point. the point where it's trading right now, there was a demand supply, but this was a better demand supply, I believe. Yep, yeah, can consider these two to be a good demand supply for Bank Nifty. Taking resistance. Okay, got up late today, didn't have any breakfast. Just seeing the market skyrocketing. It's slow, but the way it's making green candles, huge green candles, I believe. It's not even halting. Now it has become choppy. Wants to go up, it's confused at this point. Has broken out of this point over here. After it broke out, has sustained quite nicely 15,500. I still don't think this is the end of the bear market. It's just the start, maybe. But you can see over here, this would be a really nice demand supply. 33,200. This is the point where people will be shorting Bank Nifty a lot for expiry. Let's come down to the 5-minute time frame. Okay. Oh, sorry. $33,100 C still at those levels. 315. It's going down a bit. Today it made a low of 174 rupees. I believe that was the time when it was coming down